Hello, loves. This is a pick-a-pile reading for the upcoming eclipse that we are having between the 7th and the 8th. It's a cosmic reset, if you will. We've got 3 piles, and we're going to start with pile 1 and the runestone Haglaz, which is a sudden change and even a cleansing storm. Now this pile is for if you've been feeling like you're outgrowing your own life lately. You keep saying, I'm done with this, but you don't know what this even is. Or you feel like you're on the verge of major life change, but can't see what's coming. You're the friend who's been restless for months and finally ready to figure out what needs to actually end. Pile number 2, and we've got the runestone Ewaz. We've got the runestone Ewaz, destiny, transformation, even a death rebirth cycle. Doesn't necessarily mean an actual death, but a death to something that's no longer serving you, and recycle as well. Now this pile, choose it if you keep attracting the same type of situations or people and you're over it. You feel like you've been learning the same lesson on repeat, or you sense you're breaking generational patterns but don't know what comes next. You're the friend who's tired of the spiritual boot camp and ready for your next level assignment. And then we've got pile number 3 and the runestone Nadis. And this is releasing pressure, creating a new flow. Choose this pile if you've been trying to manifest the same things forever with no results. You feel blocked but you can't figure out why. Or you sense something big is about to shift in your ability to create what you want. You're the friend who's been doing all the vision boards and affirmations, but you feel like you're pushing against an invisible wall. This eclipse is going to be different for everyone. It's a cosmic surgery, not a very gentle healing. So what I want you to do is take a moment, take a deep breath, let it out. Let your intuition guide you to which pile is meant for you. Maybe all 3, it may be 1 or 2. Timestamps are below. This is for those who chose pile number 1, Haglaz, as the runestone. This is your personal reset and what's actually ending for you. We're going to start with the Soul Truth Oracle cards. Now, I have already shuffled all of the cards, so let's go ahead and ask Spirit to choose a card for us. And the question for this was, what chapter of this person's life is the eclipse completing? And how can they gracefully release what no longer aligns with who they're becoming? All right, 2 cards actually came out. We are just going to quickly check with Spirit to see if both of these are meant for you or not. Spirit, did you mean for both of these cards to come out for this reading? The answer is no. Did you mean for this card to come out for this reading? Showing yes, but I'm going to check this one as well. And Spirit, did you mean for this card to come out for this reading? No. Okay. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy of frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action is heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. And then fill in the blank. My soul's truth is, and you fill in what your soul truth is. So far what we'll be releasing is any shame that you may feel. Let's see if we can get more clarity with the Light Seers deck. Spirit, again, what chapter of this person's life is the eclipse completing? How can they gracefully release what is no longer aligned with who they are becoming? One more card, please. Okay, that must be the one card, because these definitely are not. Nice. Alright, so we're starting with the Page of Cups. I call him my upside down. You see how he's releasing from his chest? He's releasing what no longer is serving him. What doesn't belong to him is going up when pigs fly. So something that's weighing on your heart is no longer serving you, that needs to be released. You don't need to worry about carrying the burden of this yourself. Put the burden somewhere else. Let it go. You don't need to carry it all. Definitely don't carry it. Let some of it, let it go. Let it go. That's with the Ten of Wands. Letting it go. You see how she's walking forward, and she's let the ox hold most of the burden, because she doesn't need to carry it all. Neither do you. Let go of what you no longer need, what no longer serves you. The Empress is showing that something new is going to be birthed with this letting go of. Something new is going to come into your life. It's a rebirth of yourself from within. The Queen of Cups, she emphasizes that even more, showing that her love and emotions are showing in the highest of her spirit. She's gone into herself. She's balancing with both the water and air around her. So once this is let go and you're beginning to rebirth yourself, rebirth what you need inside of you, go within, find what it is that does serve you, what is meant for you. The Emperor lets you know that that decision alone is exactly what was needed. He's at checkmate. This is it. It's come together so that you can see that letting go, literally letting it go, is what's needed for you to start anew. Go into yourself to find what it is that is going to serve you better. What will align with what's good for you. And that once you do that, checkmate. You've got it. You've found it. I've also got the saltwater spirit cards as well. What does Spirit want to let you know with the saltwater spirit? How can this person align with themselves by letting go of what no longer is serving them? And 2 cards once again comes out. Let's just check these. Spirit, are both of these cards supposed to be read for this reading? Let's check each card separately. Spirit, is this card meant for this reading? That says yes. Spirit, is this card meant for this reading? And that says no. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. And this says, Grandmother Ocean, embrace your creative vision and become the architect of your life. That is so, so beautiful. Let me see if the guide for saltwater has more to say on this. Okay. And the number is number 47. Nope, I'm sorry, is that a number 4 or 47? Why do they make things so small? Can you see that? I believe that's a number 4. All right, Grandmother Ocean. Again, embrace your vision and become the architect of your life. Great expression, great emotion, creative journey. The Grandmother of the Ocean is the divine architect of all who have emerged from her ancient waters. She is the singular source who communed with the earth and conspired with the cosmos to bring you and all that inhabit this earth into the conscious realm. She's the original visionary, and through her creative flow, all was manifest. She has bestowed her artistic vision and the ability to create all of your deepest desires as a gift unto you. She urges you to embrace your innate ability to manifest your highest visions, sending you whispers of encouragement, creativity, and inner strength to make your life exactly as you envision it. Call on the Grandmother of the Ocean to bring forth that divine inspiration and creative flow. Ask her for the ability to move into higher levels of consciousness, interpret cosmic downloads, and send them back out into the world, activating all those who hear her call to follow in your footsteps. The evocation is, I am the divine architect of my life. I embody the creativity it takes to make this life a beautiful reflection of my inner world. That is the reading for pile number 1. If this reading resonated with you, and if you haven't already, please leave me a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is for those who chose the Runestone Iwaz, and pile number 2. This is your spiritual reset, your karmic graduation, if you will. We're going to start with the Shadow and Light Oracle deck. I've already shuffled all the cards. And the question that I ask while shuffling is, what karmic pattern or soul lesson is this person finally completing? And how is their spiritual path shifting to align with their higher purpose? So Spirit, what? We've got 2 cards. I'm not sure if either one of them belong with this reading or not. I can't put a feeling to it. Spirit, is this card meant for this reading? This is saying yes. Spirit, is this card meant for this reading? And this is also saying yes. Well then, we're going to go with both of them. So we've got Lady with a Bosch Egg and Ancient Wisdom. and candy cane angel. And it's time for a treat. Starting with number 31 and then 37. Here we go. Let me get the guidebook out for these. All right. Starting with Lady with a Bosch Egg and Ancient Wisdom. All right, we're starting with Lady with a Bosch Egg and Ancient Wisdom. So about the lady with the Bosch Egg is the one in this lifetime who has been chosen to keep safe and sometimes keep secret deep esoteric knowledge. Throughout history's most troubled times, there have always been courageous beings ensuring that sacred knowledge was kept alive. Even though the world may burn and disasters befall humanity and wars take down cities, there will always be those brave souls who will take the knowledge represented by the Bosch egg, camouflage it, and keep it safe so that at a later time when the world is finally ready, we can all learn. The lady speaks. My town is on fire. The night sky is full of screams and smoke, and I've done what I can to safeguard this treasure from the sacred library. I will keep it safe, record its wisdom, and ensure that these truths stay alive for a future time. I hope that you understand the history of the knowledge you crave and respect and acknowledge the freedom of the times you now live in, and do the work yourself. The divination message is it may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you, even dark. It's likely that you are receiving messages from times when people like you, misfits and mystics, were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with the Renaissance or medieval times, and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you. A very fortunate being living in very fortunate times. Keep it safe and learn all that you can. Explore esoteric symbology, the history of magic, and spirituality. Know now that while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. And then we also have Candy Cane Angel. And it's time for a treat. So about this angel, the Candy Cane Angel is in charge of letting you know when it's time for some little luxuries that will reconnect you with your self-love and self-worth. She too holds back from giving to herself, as she is such an earnest and industrious little angel, but her message is always clear. It's time for some fun. When she speaks, she says, you know what my problem is? And you know what your problem is? No? Well, let me tell you. Our problem is that we both feel guilty about giving ourselves pleasure. See this little treat in my hands? It's not bad, is it? She has a cute little candy cane. It's not evil, is it? But I can bring myself to just sit down and taste every moment of its sugary sweet delights. But can I bring myself to just sit down and taste every moment of its sugary sweet delights? No, I have to wonder if it's the right time, if I've done enough to earn this treat. Know that you are energetically telling yourself, I am way too busy for that indulgent. What you're really saying is, I don't deserve that. Well, let's decide that you do. I'm about to have my treat. I now charge you with the same quest. Give yourself that which you have been denying yourself. You do deserve it. Let's get into the tarot cards and see what they have to say now as well. All right. So what? I don't want you coming out just yet. What karmic pattern or soul lesson finally completing And how is their spiritual path shifting to align with their higher purpose? One more card, Spirit. Okay. This deck is harder for me to work with because it's so large. All right. Okay, so again, the question was, what karmic pattern or soul lesson are you finally completing, and how is your spiritual path shifting to align with your higher purpose? We're starting off with the Hermit and going within yourself, introspection. Maybe you're meditating on some things, or you need to start meditating, going within yourself and seeing what exactly is it that you're being aligned to. Then we've got justice and finding that equilibrium. Justice is becoming equal with things, getting that equilibrium. So you're looking at what needs to be completed and how you can align yourself with that. The wonderful part of this is that we've got then the Ten of Cups coming right after that, and your fulfillment and joyousness, celebration. This is a success. Everyone's come together, family from both sides, from everywhere. So it could be that equilibrium within yourself. You've found that balance of the two, and that success and fulfillment is definitely coming in. So it's showing you that you've got that happiness and abundance. The High Priestess comes in with her intuition, so she's definitely working from that meditation. If you haven't already started meditation, go ahead and start. Go within. Get that equilibrium that you need. You'll definitely balance yourself out. But the High Priestess is your intuition and your instincts, the dreams and emotions that you have deep within you. That's where you're going to find your higher purpose. The Two of Coins definitely show how you're juggling the two, keeping that balance. So it may take a little extra work to keep the balance, but definitely you're going to be able to do that. It is showing the two of these are coming together to show that you're doing the balance, and you'll be successful with that. You just need to go within yourself. Going within yourself is always going by your intuition. We've got one more deck to use, and that would be the Shaman Mystic. Got too many that I wanted to pull out right then. Spirit, what other message do you have for this person and them completing their spiritual path? That shift to finding their higher purpose. That literally just jumped right out. Oh, it's the Holy Mountain and the number 25. Get the Shaman book out and find that. Right, so we have the essence. Native peoples around the earth recognize mountains as a place of great power where one encounters spirit or where the gods or goddesses reside. the ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of 12 main gods and goddesses. In Tibet, pilgrims circumambulate Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. In Peru, pilgrims climb the ice-capped Mount Ashangate. Why do they have to have such hard words? To receive the starlight and bring fire to the earth. The invitation is the holy mountain invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage. To go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. To acquire that balance. To acquire vision and perspective. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where others who came before you have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Make a commitment to walk it with courage, love, and compassion until you see the clarity and perfection of all. The medicine of this is when the holy mountain shows up, it is time to be active. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that at the top of the mountain there are no obstacles, only beauty, an unobscured view of the entire earth. There's no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment to climb the holy mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargy, indolence, and laziness, as these are real obstacles. So remember, go into yourself. Meditation is always good. Find that balance. Climb the mountain. Find the balance. And success will be waiting there. If this reading resonated with you, please give this a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is for those who chose pile number 3 in the Northeast runestone. I've got the oracle cards as well as the tarot familiar deck. Spirit led me to use my DIY career deck. I've already shuffled the cards and asked the question, which is, what beliefs, habits, or energy blocks are being cleared from this person's path, and what incredible manifestations are now possible in this new space. Not sure why they wanted me to use the career deck, but we're going to find out together. So Spirit, what beliefs, habits, or energy blocks are being cleared from this person's path? And what incredible manifestations are now possible in this new space? Financial independence and career success. Financial independence and career success. I love that for you. All right. Well, let's see what the tarot deck has for us on this, and what beliefs or habits or energy blocks are being cleared. What energy blocks are being cleared from this person's path? And what incredible manifestation Too many cards. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. All right. So what beliefs and energy blocks are being cleared? All right, so looking at this as a whole, there's something that you've been running towards quickly. Temperance is the balancing of things. You've been trying to keep things balanced and running towards them really quickly. Something that's been on your mind and you've been wanting to really get to it very, very quickly. With the Knight of Wands, definitely is just showing a brave person. So what you're trying to get to and have balance, you're not afraid of it. And you don't need to be afraid of it. Three of Pentacles is showing that you're working along with either friends, family. There's a group of people together, that what you've had on your mind, that you've been running toward. The three of you, or more, but it feels more like the three of you. This is coming up quickly. And you definitely don't need to be afraid of it. The only thing that I'm showing that would give me a pause is the Moon card. And I know this is all about the moon and the eclipse, but for this it's the illusionment. Don't let something overshadow what it is that you're working towards. If it doesn't feel right, then it may not be right for you. Stay brave and keep on the path that you were beginning with in the first place. I'm going to definitely see you working with someone on this. This is really a very good reading on here. So again, the only energy block that I see is that there may be something or someone with a disillusion for you. Look past that. Be brave. Go for it. And most definitely, working together will bring you that balance and that success that it is that you were going for in the first place. I've also got the spirit animal deck as well. So let's see what spirit animal our guides have for you today. What is the spirit animal? What are they going towards? That is now possible. Okay. The bear and strength. The bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth with strength and confidence. Go for it. You are free to roam at will and follow your path. Free to roam, follow your path. I just feel like I need to read that out one more time. I know I'm picking up the cards as it went along. But the bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth with strength and confidence. You are free to roam at will and follow your path. Well, those of you who chose pile number 3, I definitely see success in your future for this. If this resonated with you at all, please let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, give this reading a like. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.